was this thing? Could I not get in here earlier? Do da la la la. Alright, so how much exploring do I have to do this?
Lumley! Russo! Anybody there?
Oh, hell, there ain't nobody here.
Someone left the music on. Here, think you're located at Sergeant Lumley's rig. We should be able to pick up his suit's transponder.
Why'd the general send us here anyway?
Boy, an army marches on its stomach. We won't last 1 week on this planet without our food and guns. Lumley has both.
Ah, shit.
Okay. Gotta find those guys. La la la. In this drop zone, trying to get equipment. Underway, established pipeline. Hearing some wild stories from dig site. Crew presumed dead. Showed up on our doorstep. Something wrong. Bringing them in until they could be transferred for observation. Turn it off, 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 make us whole. Wait. Are turn it off and make us whole part of the same transformation process? Because that's... then we should not be doing whatever it is we're doing right now. Maybe he was starting to go insane, but he still wanted to turn it off, and then he succumbed to make us whole, but that would be scary if what we think is going to save the day is actually doing the exact opposite. Which, didn't we hear some... wasn't Dietz up to no good, too, at some point in some of these logs? Well, then what was up the ladder? What was up their fancy ladder? I don't understand why they're pushing ladders so much. They're clearly so proud of their ladders. They put them everywhere in this game. Either that or one of the programmers had like a ladder fetish. Which, you know, who could blame them? Like, I personally don't, but like, I totally see why. Those rungs, man. What is SCAF? Has that even been, like, established? I assume it has been very heavily established, and I wasn't just not paying attention. I don't like that. I don't like whatever that's supposed to be. And I want it to go away now. Yeah, not great. Even Isaac's just like... he doesn't even have words for it. He's just like, oh.
Alright. There's something wrong with this planet.
Astute observation.
Very, very wrong.
Make us whole. What do you suppose that means?
Sergeant, please, sir, can we just get the hell out of here?
No, not just yet. The transponder's further in.
You crazy?
Oh, they read that.
Sir! Well, wait for me!
I wonder if they'll still be alive and Isaac will come across them. No, they're 200 years old. Don't be an idiot. Oh, that was not bad. That's not bad. I don't know how you... Oh, it's the same guy and his body's still flying. So is Carver just supposed to be with me for this entire segment? I don't get how co-op works at all. Does the story just slightly change and Carver just with me? Oh, there's a nice ammo scoop where I didn't even start to pick that up. That was unpleasant. Nice. Thought there was a bunch of D's drawn on the wall. And they kind of were. They weren't drawn on, they were part of the design. That's kind of messed up. Whoo-wee! This is a big supply depot with not a lot of supplies so far. It does mean Dead Space 2 have like twice the amount of enemy types. Like I've just been thinking so far, I feel like pretty much every environment is several slashers, a couple of pukers, occasionally some leapers and lurkers thrown in for good measure. Which is why I was quite frankly relieved to see these new skeletal boys enemy types, but they're not even in this area. Need a power battery for that. Just gotta take it out of here. And because there's so few enemy types, and they always come in like the exact same numbers, it feels very formulaic every time I hear combat start up. We've had to face more regenerators. Oh good, their bodies disappeared. Because I left the area, apparently. If I had to pick one enemy type I didn't want to keep showing up, it would be the regenerating kind. Are they even called hunters in this game? And why are they everywhere now? Wasn't there a very specific, like, way of... Didn't he have to inject the necromorph virus into a living subject? Why is that circumstance now a somewhat common thing? Because I've faced like 3 or 4 regenerating necromorphs already. They clearly resemble the hunter more than the ubermorph, so whatever the ubermorph was supposed to be, I don't think it was that process. I think it was more akin to the hunter process. But canonically, who's still going around putting necromorph viruses in people's living brains? We haven't even seen an infector yet. Like, why did they get rid of so many enemy types, or downplay them so much? There's no reason to. The assets are already there. We haven't come across any spitters, aside from sometimes the leg tentacle boys can spit stuff. But I prefer spitters far over vomiters. Nice. Are they just wearing Arctic hoods, or are those their faces? That guy's body just disappeared. Want a good look at your face. I think they're just wearing Arctic hoods, and their mouths have come out like xenomorphs. Like their mouths just kind of extend out for some reason. That's weird. I don't know why they would do that. Tasty ones, toes and fingers and noses. Tasty ones make us whole, spoil the food, save room for the tasty ones, make room for the tasty, eat them all, make us one. That's not bad. That's a pretty... It's not quite itchy tasty from Resident Evil, but that's clear what they were going for, and they did a fairly good job. Eat of us. Or alternatively, Zat of us, or 3-at of us. Nice try, buddy. Constant just turn around, there's more, turn around, there's more. It feels like an arcade game, and newsflash, if I wanted a Dead Space arcade game, I would play Dead Space Extraction, which I already have. Alternatively, if you were Russian, you could read this as Zot, oh wait, what is this letter? We don't have this letter in our alphabet. Ours looks like the Greek version of that letter. Why did you make your own letter when Greek already had one, guys? Oh, I don't have any candy bars for this door. Like, what is this supposed to mean? I don't get it. Maybe 3-at of US? That doesn't make any sense either. I appreciate that they're trying to add more content with these side missions, but this area is way bigger than it needs to be. Rep 03. And the hanging from ceilings thing would be a good gimmick if there was a new enemy type that was like way more dangerous, but the fact that they're just generic slashers that just kind of slowly leap down makes them so much less scary, because it's like, now I just have more time to shoot you while you're getting up from the fall that you subjected yourself to. If it was like a really difficult enemy, but if you spotted them beforehand, you could shoot them off the ceiling, but they're kind of hard to see on the ceiling, that'd be really cool. But no, there's no time for more enemy types. Just keep throwing the same enemy type at me. That's fun, right? It's fun to not have variety. It's fun to make every enemy encounter the exact same. Like, as scary as it is, the feeling I got when I saw the emaciated ones, like, I was creepy and I was like, oh no, another enemy type I have to adapt to. There was a big part of me that missed that feeling and was relieved to finally have that feeling of, oh, now I have to actually think about how I'm going to change my tactics because I'm dealing with a new enemy type. And then it turned out to be the exact same enemy type as the one from Dead Space 2, but less interesting because they're adults.
Don't you worry. This
Red
way.
flag. Red flag, Mikasa. I didn't know Ackerman was a real last name. I thought Mikasa was the only one. That's why I can't even take it seriously. Alright, can I craft a candy bar here? How much does a candy bar cost? Nice. Is there any reason to not just constantly send the bots out? I don't like that it costs tungsten, but I do want one. I might be misinterpreting how to use that, but they're getting me enough supplies that I'm not upset in any way, so like, I don't even care if I'm not optimizing my robot use. The fact that they're there at all is making me happy. Make us whole. Like, someone had to painstakingly go through all of their letters and try to... And why were they running so low on E's? Why do they have to use 3 for all of the E's? What's the situation here? Yeah, good, these guys. I'll take anything different. Empty chamber. Is that what I get for meleeing a bunch of people? Now we're back to the normal enemy types, because those are scary, right? Those explosive? I don't even care. I don't think I've run low on inventory once, which is also, like, in a weird way, less fun. I guess I should have just upped the difficulty, but still. Dang it, I hate power-ups that subtract from one thing in order to add extra to another. Why can't I just have both?
Oh no. Oh.
Spoiled all the food! Sarge! Did you hear me? It's gone. It's all gone.
Man does not live by bread alone.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
The meat is all around us. Tasty meat. Fingers, toes, and noses.
Hey, where are you going? What's gotten into you? Hey!
Everyone must understand. They must know. They must eat.
Scary. I haven't been paying attention to where the save icons have come up, but I'm definitely ready to call it quits. I like that we're on the planet now. I like that it seems like the plot is happening. Gotta go turn it off. So not scary, it's ridiculous. Alright, I guess I did it. Now because I'm worried, I have to speed through to get to the next save point. Because I wanted to track that I have completed this mission. Inventory saving. Does that mean everything saving? I'm worried it doesn't. I'm going to keep forging ahead and seeing if I can just force my way there. Force my way to progress. Do da la la la. Oh no! That vomiter just exploded his own brother? What a beautiful community you people have formed. Yep, that was scary. This door changed. That door changed from a wheelie boy to an unlockable door. What the F? Everybody go back and check that. I distinctly remember that being one you have to turn the wheel with kinesis. What happened? What? Like, what programming could have even caused that to change? Why would that happen? You have to go out of your way to make a door change form? Why did that happen? Now it's going to be embarrassing if I'm totally wrong, but like I'm 90% sure. That's the weirdest. It doesn't even affect gameplay like almost at all. It's just weird. I guess these guys are technically a different enemy type, but they're not interesting. Oh, I guess I'm going up here now. Is this where I just came from? I can't tell. Yep, this was unnecessary. Oh wait, no, I came from under here. I guess. Look at this thing, it's gonna collapse as soon as I get on top of it. There we go! Oh wow, it actually stayed. Well played. There it goes. What? Oh, it's just telling me to move. Not a person, not a dead body, that's scary. I'm going. The Arctic suit not have jet boots? That seems like something that you should just...
Rickety piece of shit.
You just put that on all your spacesuits, you know? There's my progress save bar. That's all I wanted. Alright, that's it for tonight. Good night, everybody.